Hello and welcome to Zach103 TV, and today we are racing at the Charlotte Roval. This is our second race of October. We see the pink window nets kind of coincides with the NASCAR Cup Series because they just raced at the Roval this last Sunday, so it kind of goes hand in hand. Except in this series, instead of being a round of 12 elimination race, it is a round of 8 beginning of that round. So. Last race at Las Vegas was our eliminator, and it was a lot crazier than I was expecting. Overall, pretty decent race. Had a really great finish between Austin Johns and Genghis Khan. Austin Johns was able to get his first career win. Genghis Khan, he's 2 wins in the ZSS, doing fairly okay. Then we got the A part-time drivers this race at Roval, and then it's round of 8, so there's only 8 playoff drivers now. The highest starting one is Reggie Fulgham in 9th, and then next one of that is Exo, and he's a little further back. And this will definitely be a building points round because all road courses. If you don't have skill at road courses, tough luck because everyone voted for road courses in the vote. So it's gonna be interesting how this shakes up the playoffs. I think right now if this race was finished where it starts, be Reggie, Exo, Rick Freeman Jr. and Roach above the cut line, coming into the championship for in just 3 weeks after today. So, yeah, former teammates starting up front, German Chick 81 and Joy Paints. Joy Paints, she's been running the series for quite a while. Has not won a race in either of the 2 seasons we've run in the Air 2003 version. I think got like 3 or 4 wins on the all-time list. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check, but yeah. The entirety of the top, 6, 7 are winless this season. Next to that is 8th, which is Daniel Paulus Jr. Got 2 wins this season. Unfortunately, got eliminated last week due to DNFs. Tough break for him. And Sammy Box, also the season points champion, and I'm not able to advance the round of 8. Just had a lot of troubles. Got wrecked out of the last 2 races that round, and then. Third and Alexa game got eliminated, and Dysek, who made the championship 4 last season, will not repeat that. The only driver left that in this round, Sammy Box also made the championship 4 last season. The only driver left in the playoffs now that made the championship 4 last season is Roach, so he's going to try to do that. And the only 2 4s that made the playoffs are still in the playoffs: NASCAR Fireball 48 and Roach. Both of them advanced from last round. And NASCAR Fireball 48 got his first win of the season. The first race of the round of 12 at Atlanta, and then he did that well for his playoff run, and hopefully he makes it through this round to make it to Championship 4, make his second playoff appearance. He made one in 2018, got passed in the last lap by John McFadden, who has now in early retirement, so he left the server. His car is still going to be running, but it won't be as fast. When drivers leave the server, I lower the ratings, but he had a great career. 10 wins, 1 title. He leads the all-time win list. I think like close to that Zion and Hickory Tacos and NASCAR Fireball 48. But we'll have to. Congratulations to him on a great career, and hopefully he does well in his future. He will be retiring at the end of this season, not next season, as he retires earlier than announced. Last week's winner was Austin Johns in the 3. Also, I'd like to point out that Dysek, he missed the round of 8 by less than a corner.
Drivers, start your engines!
The reason for that is he actually called it a race. He could not cross the line with too much damage on his car. That's why finished that. Issues for the 12 of Zevel, and he just won his first ZSS race at Orlando this Sunday. Trying to get around her without causing damage, and successfully. His teammates racing for a championship right now. His team over they won his first race. So, unfortunately for him, he's going to have a rough start to this race. But coming in with confidence, he won a race in the ZSS. Not all bad for him. His pace car was in. For me, 2 GM's General Motors cars and 2 Fords. Green flag in the air, German Chick 81 and Blue Tanks. Chick and Joy Pace had a little bit of a scuffle there. They're ready to go. Aggressive. Good. Ooh. Just sliding from 27. Keep this battle in the lead though. Joy Pace. Will keep the lead. 27 Dale Pulse Jr. It's about an 11 lap race. No cautions. It will be 11 laps. There would be a caution for a simple spin out. Speedbat and Brett's never really fighting out right now. Reggie Booking doing well inside the top 10. Speedbat hits the wall there in the corner. First Crown Jr. had some issues on turn 1, but he got eliminated, but he's just trying to finish the season in idle successfully. Third one, Feedbat hit the wall. Got passed by the 99. Both those cars are wide in the corner. Let's go in third. Joy Pace holds the lead. We got a battle with 19 probably, he almost won the meme race 500. It was him or Ricky Freeman Jr. Ricky Freeman Jr. got put him in a position for the playoff pretty well as Joyko. Very well off that corner. Looks there. Reggie I think it's well inside the top 10 now. Well, actually, I guess now he's still 9th. Good run for him right now. 12 car Zevel. He's scamming. Looks like he had an issue on the start. I'll have to go back. Well, let's go back to that now. So on the start of the race for third Lexa Gaming. Probably had some issues somewhere. At least you got a ZSS win recently, not all that. Trying to figure out where this was on lap 1. Trying to figure out where Next Gaming got damage. Looks like a Cody Forge up here got a real serious issue. Oh, 60. Cody Forge had issues on lap 1. Kind of re-round a little bit, make sure no one else. 17 and Jonah Burge. Jonah could not get the break. Abigail Lane. Cody Forge, Jonah Burge was by about 23. Trying to came out of that line. Marcel got pretty well. He needs to be good. Otherwise, he won't be in good position after this round. Oh, there's a wreck up here at the 15, green, 66, 11, 42. Big clog up there. That's what we do. Oh, everyone's sliding into the corner. Lethal Mortar. Tar Salamander. I got that one. Man, I'm taking way too much time up here out of the race. This affected some playoff drivers for sure. The track's so big, just no time to go through all of it. I'm trying to do it as quick as I can. That way we can go back to the live race. So I'll probably have more highlights after that. I hope not, because then it'd be too weird. Yeah, just too many cars coming in one corner at once. It's 11. Powdering, Purple Tacos, 66, 11. And I think 18 Burger is probably the only bill I've ever came out okay. And Garcelle Meter came out alright. 9. That's trouble 48 on the receiver. They're running right now. Okay. So 77 still in the lead of Joy Paints. This is lap 4. Most everyone was where they were. 19. Looks like he fell back. Probably had an issue. Small bit got passed by the 51 and 27. 19 at the wall at that corner. We got a battle there with 43, so he might back down. And it looks like the 99 of Brad Stover has called him the race. This 43 goes low. Watch the battle on the screen. Make sure we can come out okay. 43 sliding in hard. had to slow down there, and they're sliding it in hard. Let's see what happened in the night. This is on lap 3. Probably had an issue with another car, I'm almost certain. Yeah, right here. Oh yeah, he's who was missing. I was wondering who was missing. He was in third. I got back 81 really hard. Took him out. He from third. He was on 3 races. I mean, I keep saying it again and again. I know it sounds like a broken record, but at least this is really his best season in his career. He's almost made the playoffs. Got ripped out with Darlington. Did really well. He's not last in standings, and won't be last. Oh, 2 leaders hit the wall there. I think the LP files for this track is kind of messed up because cars really hit the wall. It's crazy. Dripsy, I don't know how he's been doing this, but he has been getting top 10 after 10 almost every week. Pretty sure he's still highest rating playoff car, but EXO has edged behind him very quickly. Yeah, these two are battling for the win. Watkins won a couple weeks back. 32 looks to have some good damage, so he's probably at this point. Just be glad he's still in the race at this point. That would be bad if he were to go. And it looks like he will go to the pit road with damage. 26 cigar centimeter also with issues. So it was looking good for the 32, not so much now. It's interesting. Hopefully they come out okay. I'm not going to waste time to go try to look. That happened and took a step. Just like that, EXO cut line, because it's the first race of this round. You're going to see a lot of stuff like that. About halfway, Joy Pace led them all. We haven't really talked about how Joy Pace is leading. Oh, and the 81 of German chick hard in that wall there. Might lose a spot. And really 551 and 27 to catch her. And around 77 to pull away. And like I was saying, Joy Pace has not led a lot of laps in the 2 seasons she's reigned in this series. Almost missed the wall there with that chicane. And yeah, she's looking good. She hasn't won a race in a while. I don't know where to put her on the win list. I quit updating that because I don't want to have to go on there every week. So after the season's over, I'm gonna go on there, take all the races from I think whenever the last time I updated it, and then update it. 32 is still in the race. Just see him back out forward, racing his teammate. I'm not sure if that's per position or not. Oh, he was out of the race. I guess he's back from dead. I was almost certain he was out of the race. Oh yeah, no, he was. Oh, and 32 missed the corner. Things just got from bad to worse. That's your 32 car. He just missed the corner there. Racing his team owner. Oh yeah, they got in back of him. Straight wide. No, 20's no longer in the playoffs. The entire team was in the playoffs. 2 gun eliminated. Now it's just EXO on that team that's in the playoffs still. So, 32 just trying to finish this race out. Falling back quite considerably from 39. So they're definitely going to have to real nap at Daytona, Workhorse, and Coda. I don't know what order that's in. They're the next few races. Pace still holding the lead. I could not tell you how many cars do not have besides the car right now. Oh, 2 cars right now. You guys are just all up. Correct. Great. I guess it was just a whoopsie daisy on my part when it came to making this, editing this tracking. '77 still leading. See if we got any battles back here. 71, he was involved in that lap 1 incident between cars. Poor Reggie pulling in. But he's running okay. I think he's just really quiet right now. He's just really, how much to do? Just waiting for this lap to really end at this point. Joy Payne's leading here for her first win in a really long time. First time in this Geico series. Really great for them right now. Definitely put him in a great spot. It's only like 11 laps. It's like 5 times 11. It's like 55 points. Sounds like a lot, but where they're at, which is last in points, it won't be a big help, but it'll make them not last in points anymore. Oh, they hit the wall there, and so did the 81. The 81 caught up a huge ton there. Not sure if it's going to either of them. I know that 81 car really caught up that 77. I'm not sure if Pat's going to happen or not. So there's 92 having some issues on the bottom of the racetrack. Cause any issues. 51 is going to make sure 92's out of the way by the time these cars go through. He's not smooth. Kept close there, 43. He got slowed down big time. I think they're alright. 54, Dripsy is falling back to 11th, 450 around him. These two, both of them fighting for interesting. The Reggie and Dripsy fighting for an interesting thing. Dripsy fighting for a statistic, whereas Reggie fighting for extra, as many playoff points as he can possibly get. Here are 2 laps to go here at the roval. 2 more laps. 77 versus 81. Former teammates, still good backstretch. Doesn't have any lap cars. Running on the lead lap last during car 44 of Lethal Order. Both cars hit the wall that time, but 77 got quite the distance right now. That may change the next lap. 9 of NASCAR Fireball 48 a lap down, so 26 playoff guys would definitely be below the pit line after this race. And so far it looks like EXO and Roach as well, so the last running cars are literally the playoff drivers right now, and they're not running too very Roach in front end. Not sure how that happened. I won't have much time to do much post-race stuff. I got something to do. Or attention after this. Once the driver crosses the line, I'm going to end this video. As we're coming to the white flag here at the roval. One lap to go. Looks got a big leader right now. 44 Lethal Mourner is falling back, I think, quite a lot. I don't know if it's going to affect his lead here. Found him briefly. He is a lot slower off pace. Last car on the lead lap. But yeah, definitely those. I think there's like 4 playoff guys below the pit line that are way low. 37 or worse. All of them looking to finish this race. They're lethal. It's the wall there. So is Joy Paints. We're coming to the final half of this racetrack. Joy Paints leading 50 points. I forgot to add fastest lap, or not fastest lap, most laps left it'd be 65. And usually, depending on fastest lap, I usually, if it's like first-time drivers, I usually go down to where it's like the highest running full-time driver who gets those points right now is Daniel Falls Jr. We're coming down to the final chicane. The 77 has not crossed the finish line in victory in a long time, and they will do it here at the roval. Make short break. We'll see you next week, and I think Daytona might be good. See you next week.